This week's free movie night will feature another gem that hit theaters in 1986. It's Big Trouble in Little China. This is rated PG-13, courtesy of 20th Century Fox, and it's right about an hour and 40 minutes long. Kurt Russell stars as Jack Burton, a tough talking truck driver whose life goes into a supernatural tailspin when his best friend's fiancée is kidnapped in Big Trouble in Little China. Jack suddenly finds himself in a murky, danger-filled world beneath San Francisco's Chinatown, where Lo Pan, a 2,000-year-old magician, mercilessly rules an empire of spirits. Facing down a host of unearthly terrors, Jack battles through Lo Pan's dark domain in a full-throttle, action-riddled ride to rescue the girl. This special effects-filled spectacle is a non-stop thrill ride to an incredible finish. I feel like that description doesn't quite do justice to just how unusual this movie is. Now, I think it's great. It's very quirky. One big thing about it that sets it apart, and one of the reasons I like it so much, is the hero is perfectly imperfect. He is nothing like the action heroes played by Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger. And the great thing is he pretty much thinks he is like them. He bumbles around at the perfect moment when he should come through and rescue everyone and save the day. There's one point where he basically walks into a room too fast and knocks himself out by accident. He bangs his head off something. So that's part of the whole humor of it. The movie takes itself just seriously enough. And at the same time, the movie kind of pokes fun at itself as well. It understands what a ridiculous premise it has. That premise also includes ancient cursed magicians, a curse that can only be lifted by human sacrifice. In particular, it has to be a green-eyed woman. Ancient warrior societies, kung fu henchmen with weather-themed powers, and again, a perfectly imperfect regular guy as the hero who thinks he is a real-life action hero. The fighting in this is almost like a live-action cartoon. There's no big blood or gore, and so I know last week was more of a kids movie, and I typically alternate between more kid-friendly and more serious movies. Sometimes there's just a movie that I've really been wanting to watch, and this falls into that category. Although it is only rated PG-13, remember late 80s, PG-13 was a very new thing, and so a lot of movies that got that rating are a bit tougher than today's PG-13 movies. Again, it talks about the idea of human sacrifice. This is kind of tied in with the idea of human trafficking, the evil magician trying to find the perfect green-eyed woman. There's a lot of discussion of a brothel. You don't see any nudity or anything like that. Some of these things will go right over kids' heads, and for some kids, it just might be a bit much how kind of odd and all over the place it is. Also, it just wouldn't be a John Carpenter movie without some kind of creatures or at least a little bit of a jump scare. So for kids who really do not like being frightened, this probably isn't the one for them. And again, it's just kind of odd. It's quirky. It's off the wall. That's one of the things that I love about it. I know that isn't everybody's cup of tea. If you do think you want to join in this Saturday night, we'll be hitting play per usual right about 7:15 at 26 Rugged Road. This is an in-person only event. Please let me know if you think you'll join so I can have a rough head count going into it. If you can't make it in person, then I always suggest looking for a copy at your nearest free library or finding it in the Blu-ray DVD section of your favorite Best Buy, etc. This would be another one that would be pretty rare to find on streaming services. If a quirky, off-the-wall action comedy sounds up your alley, then come on by, bring your favorite movie snacks, comfy pillow, and enjoy.